What is up, people of YouTube? This is Carter, aka Headshot from MowDownGaming here, and I've been bored of COD until I played Advanced Warfare, and I realized, why didn't they make this game earlier? Honestly, after playing Advanced Warfare, like, there's no other game that compares to it, at least in my opinion. Like, it's so far what I've seen, it's an amazing game. And I don't think I can go back to any COD after that, dude. Oh my god, it's too good. It's just, it's amazing. No, but actually, I played Advanced Warfare at my friend's house, and I will be getting it soon for the Xbox One, which I'm very happy about. But after playing that game at my friend's house, getting used to it, getting used to the double jump, the new movement, I love, let me just say, I love the new movement system, the whole double jumping thing. Getting around quickly is amazing. You know, it gives you a whole new aspect of the game. It gives you a whole new area to think about. You know, with the exosuit abilities and everything, and different flank routes. You have to be watching more things. I love it. I like it. It's awesome. It completely changes the pace of the game. It's still super fast, nice and vertical, as it's, you know, as everybody knows. But my first opinion about it, well, it was great. There's just a few things that were a little crappy about it, like some of the maps. Like, I know the competitive maps are fine. I like them all, but except for Detroit, and it could just be because I'm not used to it, but it is one of those maps that's like super close quarters, and there's kind of some blind corners. But I don't know, I just don't like how Detroit plays so far from what I've seen on it. It's not a very pleasant map. I know a lot of the pros aren't a big fan of it either. Luckily, I think the only game mode that you play on it in competitive is S&D. So it's playable for that, but Domination was bad. CTF was bad. The only really playable game mode was like TDM or like Kill Confirmed or something, where like you can run any route at any time and people are spawning in a certain area, and you're not going to be able to get spawn trapped or caught in one area of the map all the time. I did get to try out rank play, which was nice. I really like the new way that you rank up. It's basically, it's not the same as Black Ops 2. It's more of a like a points based ranking system. So you get a certain amount of win, like if you get a certain amount of points for a win and a certain amount of deducted points for a loss, and basically you have to get a certain amount of points to go to the next rank or next division or whatever. So that's a little better. So ranking up is not as difficult or frustrating, because I know in Black Ops 2 it either took you forever, or it wasn't possible, or it was just stupid. Like, you would, you know, you'd win one game, or like you'd win 5 games, and then in one loss you lose all the points that you won, which I thought was absolutely stupid and retarded. So the fact that they have one like set points that you lose or gain from winning or losing a match, that's much better. It's not as ridiculous. And just really quickly, in this game, I actually go off, like, right there, like, come on, how did you just let that happen? But on the second side, I get a few deaths, and then I just wreck house. I just turn into a young god and kill everyone. Man, that was that was a good game. Like, I don't even know, man. I go on Black Ops 2 and wreck house now, and I guess it's kind of because of Ghost, because Ghost push you to be a better slayer. But again, back onto Advanced Warfare and the maps. Originally, I think they had green band for one of the competitive maps, and I can see why they took it off, because there's those two little strips in the middle where you can fall down, and it's so frustrating doing that. Like, you'll be just about to kill somebody, like you double jump over a wall, shooting at them, last hit marker, and you fall off the map. It's like, come on, no, why you gotta do that? Aside from that, it's actually a pretty decent map. Every time I've played that, I've gone off on it. Horizon is a good map, which isn't in competitive, but I can understand why. It's a little bit simple, almost. It's simple, and then the middle is, I don't know, it's hard to explain, because it's not really like a lane system, even though the two sides are lanes, and then the middle is kind of just a big open area. So I guess I guess every map kind of has a lane situation going on with it, but Horizon, just I can see why it wouldn't work with competitive. It's just kind of like each end of the map is really open. I mean, it's still a good map, and if they were to add it in, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm still not surprised that it's not in there, because it's not quite as good as, let's say, Riot or Solar or something. Solar, though, I don't know, like, it's growing on me, but so far I'm not a really big fan of it, just because, I don't know, I feel like, well, one, the brightness and color differences, when you're playing S&D, it's really hard to see people. Like, you could be in the open, and somebody could be lying down in a building, and you could double jump, land, maybe, like, start shooting them last second, but they've already gotten 2 shots on you, and then you're already dead. So that's kind of my only pet peeve with that map. Aside from that, it flows pretty well. Like, it doesn't have much of a center. It's kind of like, it's almost like an integrated center. Like, the center is part of one side, and then it transfers over to the next side. You know what I mean? If you've already played that map, then you know. But yeah, it's kind of blended. Like, so the middle is almost like a part of the left side of the map if you're on offense. And then there's, oh, right here. No, don't let it happen. No. Anyways, and then there's kind of like a small little lane that goes to A-bomb. I think it is. I think it's A-bomb. A or B. No, it's A-bomb, because B is on the left side. Which I can tell, like, in most games there's going to be a preferred, or at least on most maps there's going to be a preferred bomb site for search and destroy. And I think for Solar it'll be B. And I think the same thing for Riot, just because it's a little bit easier to watch. The only thing is you can get flanked pretty easily, that 2-piece right there. So it's gonna force you to watch some things, but I have already found some spots on Solar, found some spots on Riot, and there's another one, I can't remember the name of the map, but yeah, I don't know. But as everybody knows, the Bal-27 is pretty much the only usable gun. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that. It is definitely the best because of its long and close range capabilities. But there are still some ARs out there, like the HBR or HRD or whatever it is. That's actually not bad. It's a usable AR, but it's definitely not as strong as the Bal-27. The KF5, the first time I used that gun, I went off. I was ripping through people. So it's definitely the dominant SMG. But if it had just a little more range, then it would be more usable, because I feel that the SMGs are lacking a little bit in range. Their close range is pretty good. Like the KF5, I'm gonna say could debatably outshoot the Bal-27. But honestly, I've no idea. I've never really tested that situation. But yeah, overall, Advanced Warfare is a good game. I am hyped to see it, and I hope you guys are too. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.